that's one of the challenges I think most of us face, right? Convincing your engineer. Performance is a KPI, availability, resilience is a KPI, but cost is also equally important. It's also a big factor, right? Day-to-day factor when you look at it, because I know they would be under pressure to spin up some of the architecture to have it ready because, there could be like production deadlines or, enablement deadlines. But are we looking at the cost? Because cost also plays a vital role. Like you said, somebody could spin a smaller, we could say, hey, right size it to this particular instance, but then the project or application may not be taking that as an input. They might need a bigger volume for the architecture, right? So otherwise it'll impact the performance. So my suggestion or has always been in production, like if this is what the architecture needs or this is what we're going to go with, that's fine, because we all understand there's an exception in place. We have an exception in place because everybody is aware of the cost. It's not like you did the pricing initially, there's a budget of so much, but then you have to consider that, hey, this might cost a little bit more, or we are aware that we would be incurring more cost because we need performance. But if when you have a DR environment or lower environments, right? Why would we spin up the exact replica? Because they are lower environments. So why, those areas we can start testing, or we can start having backups in a more cost efficient application architecture than to go full bloom, like have an exact replica of the production environment. What I've noticed in my career in FinOps is people are a bit hesitant or edgy to have a smaller or like a most cost optimized environment in development, because the counter argument is, hey, if my production goes down, I need to like make sure everything is there in my DR, or my backup is coming up pretty quickly. So that is where I would say, like, thinking ahead, modernizing better, having a better architecture helps.